Every year, billions of dollars worth of brand new clothing never makes it into anyone's wardrobe. Instead, it piles up in warehouses, gets stuffed into shipping containers, or vanishes into landfills, all while fashion brands keep churning out more. The truth about what happens to unsold clothes is something most companies don't want you to know. It's a story of waste, hidden destruction, and a system designed to keep us buying more, no matter the cost. Picture this. A truck pulls up to a massive landfill, but instead of household trash, it's dumping perfectly good clothes, jeans, dresses, jackets, all with the tags still on. Somewhere else, workers load unsold inventory into incinerators, burning piles of fabric just to make room for next season's styles. This isn't some dystopian fantasy, it's happening right now, all over the world. And the worst part, it's not an accident. It's how the fashion industry has chosen to operate. Why would companies rather destroy clothes than sell them at a discount or donate them? The answer is simple: profit and control. Luxury brands worrying that if their unsold items end up in discount stores, their image will be ruined. Fast fashion brands produce so much that they'd rather trash the excess than slow down production. And charities, they're already overwhelmed with more donations than they can handle. In the end, millions of garments many never even worn are treated as disposable, like yesterday's news. But where do all these clothes actually go? Some get shipped overseas, sold in bulk to second-hand markets in countries like Ghana, Kenya, or Chile. At first, that might sound like a good thing, giving clothes a second life. But the reality is much darker. These countries are drowning in our cast-offs. Local markets are flooded with cheap imported clothing, making it impossible for local tailors and textile businesses to compete. And when even these markets can't keep up, the clothes end up in massive waste dumps, where they slowly rot or get burned in open pits. In places like Ghana's Kantamanto market, traders buy bales of used clothing from Western countries, hoping to resell them. But up to 40% of these clothes are so low quality or damaged that they're immediately thrown out. The result? Beaches covered in tangled fabric, rivers clogged with synthetic fibers, and entire neighborhoods buried under mountains of discarded fashion. This isn't recycling, it's just passing the problem to someone else. And what about recycling, anyway? You'd think with all the talk of sustainability, more clothes would be turned into new fabric. But the truth is, less than 1% of clothing is actually recycled into new garments. Most fabrics are blends of cotton, polyester, and other materials that are nearly impossible to separate. Even when brands launch eco-friendly lines, it's often just a tiny fraction of what they produce. The rest, it's still heading straight to the dump. So why does this keep happening? Because fast fashion runs on one rule: always sell more. Brands push new trends every few weeks, convincing us that we need to keep buying to stay relevant. But the planet can't handle this endless cycle. The fashion industry is one of the biggest polluters in the world, responsible for more carbon emissions than international flights and maritime shipping combined. And the more we buy, the worse it gets. But there's hope. The real power lies with us, the people who buy these clothes. If we start choosing quality over quantity, buying secondhand, or supporting brands that actually prioritize sustainability, we can force the industry to change. Some companies are already experimenting with rental fashion, repair programs, and zero-waste designs. But they won't shift completely unless consumers demand it. The next time you see a cheap t-shirt or a limited-time discount, ask yourself, what's the real cost? Because behind that price tag is a hidden world of waste, one that affects the environment, workers, and communities across the globe. The truth about unsold clothes isn't just a fashion problem. It's a wake-up call, and it's time we started paying attention.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.